Where did the sons of Adam and Eve get their wives? Significant accounts with the biblical origin clearly reasons that marriages and families began from Adam and Eve, who were the first human couple. This happened following God's command for them to multiply, before they left the Garden of Eden, where they were prohibited from accessing the tree of life, until their spiritual imperfection is corrected, due to their disobedience to God, by eating the other forbidden fruit from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Their first and second sons, Cain and Abel, grew up very differently. Abel followed God's commands while Cain followed his own desires, which eventually caused him to enviously kill Abel. As a result of Cain's deed, God cursed him and he fled to live in a land called Nod, away from other family members. There, he had a wife and built his own city. Adam and Eve had another third son named Seth, who lived and gave birth to Adam's grandson named Enos at the age of 105 years. Seth was born when Adam was 130 years old. Later, as time progressed, Adam and Eve had other children, sons and daughters, whose names and story is unpopular nowadays, yet it is recorded in the Bible, from Genesis chapter 5, verse 3 to 5. Eve herself was the first woman created according to the Bible and was the mother of all humanity. The Bible itself is not fully silent about the way Adam and Eve's descendants reproduced. It provides us with a clue, showing from its records how earlier marriage traditions were conducted. Possibilities indicate that intermarriage among their earlier descendants happened between siblings and close relatives, because Adam and Eve had other children after Seth, both sons and daughters who were all siblings. Clear examples of intermarriage tradition between siblings and close relatives occurred to Abraham and his children. Abraham, with due respect, who is referred to as the father of faith, had married his own half-sister Sarah, then later also recommended his own son Isaac to marry from their relative and not from the Canaanite women, due to the difference in cultural practices. Jacob, his grandson, also later married his two cousins, sister Leah and Rachel, the daughters of his uncle Laban. Unlike today, sibling intermarriage in those days was not forbidden by God, likely because Adam and Eve had no genetic mutation. Their immediate descendants would not have had much risk compared to the later ones, since they had few genetic mutations. Later by and even today, many mutations have caused increased vulnerability to disease among siblings' children. Today, it is scientifically proven that sexual relationships between siblings have high chances of affecting the health of children born from that. However, during Moses' time, approximately 2,500 years after creation, God then forbade marriage between siblings and close relatives, seemingly due to health and social affairs. The Jews at that time were unlikely aware about this, but God probably knew that copies of shared mutations from both parents among siblings was dangerous for recreation. This is one of the reasons why such marriages are prohibited even today. Discerned Purpose is a channel dedicated to uncover developed insights and inspiring stories. Please subscribe and share your views through the comment section to show support for the growth of this channel. We shall be glad to respond and serve you with realistic content that meets your expectations. Thank you.